Welcome to another episode of Get the Food Out of Here. Freddie Rubino here, and Christine.
Hi, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time, but we're going to get right into it. Everybody went apple picking, right? I told you, go apple picking, no more fights. Fill up the car with apples. We got great stuff to make with the apples, okay? I already cut up 2 apples. See, you know what you do? You add a little lemon so it doesn't get brown, right? Andrew Romano told me that.
You dice them nice.
You dice them like Vinny Dice. Okay, so we got 2. I'm going to show you how. We like the green apples for like apple pie. You know what we're going to make? We're going to make apple pie filling and do something insane with it. So keep watching. I'm going to core this apple. Look at this. Where'd you get this?
Williams-Sonoma.
Oh yeah, look at this. Remember the honeymooners? Can it core an apple?
No, it can core an apple.
I'll tell you what it said. Look at that. Don't you love that? And it just core, look at that.
And it pops out.
Look at that, look. Oh! Pop that apple, baby. Pow, chicka, pow, pow. Okay. I'm just going to take a little bit more out. Why not? You know why? It didn't get the whole core.
Because you didn't do it right.
Your mouth. Now we're going to peel it. Okay? Very easy to prepare these apples. And you know what you do? Sometimes you got to get your kids involved. And you tell your kids, start coring apples. Start, you know, preparing them.
You got something to say? Spit it out.
Shut your mouth. You know, start peeling them. Because if you make them peel all the apples, maybe they won't pick as many. Understand? Okay, so look at that. Look at that apple hole. Huh? It's a nice apple hole.
You're a hole.
You're an apple hole. That's a good name for a bar. Would you let me go out if I said, honey, I'm going to the apple hole tonight?
Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
You know what tonight is, right?
Apple hole night.
No, it's This Is Us night.
Yeah, this is us. Look at this. You cut it in half, right?
Yes.
Then, look, I cut half of it like this in wedges. And then I stack them, cut it in half, and then you just
Dice.
mince them. Is this mincing?
No, mincing small.
Am I mincing?
No, you're dicing.
Oh, I'm a dicer.
You have the worst knife skills. You need to go to Williams-Sonoma and take one of those classes.
Yeah. I'm going to get some good knife skills. If you buy anything else from Williams-Sonoma. That's how I sharpen my knives.
Wait till we show them my new frying pan.
Oh, it's like a blessed event. My grandmother had one frying pan her whole life. She brought it from Italy. When you see pictures of my grandmother at Ellis Island, she's holding her luggage and a frying pan. But my wife needs a new frying pan every 4 hours.
Because you keep scratching it with the metal utensils.
Look at this. Look. You see? You see how small it's being diced? And then what happens is...
They shrink a little.
They shrink a little. There is shrinkage.
You know about shrinkage.
Okay. We're trying to teach people, okay? With your mouth. Okay?
I'm just letting the people know.
Yeah. They know. Believe me, they know. Okay? You got to cut it a little bit on the small side here because what happens
You know about the small side.
What happens is it cooks. Okay? What are you trying to get them all in at once?
Well, if they're available to me.
And listen, sometimes it gets slippery and the knife slips and it lodges in them. And that's okay. Okay? Okay, now, what we do with these apples, we add to the frying pan. This is very crucial now, what goes on. Because what we're going to make right now, you could put on a lot of different things. It's not just for apple pie. 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons of butter. Salted?
Yes. Butter.
Butter. Okay. Let me get this out of here. Okay. Now we got that. We put the 3 chopped apples in. Okay? See, even with the lemon, look how good the lemon kept in. Huh?
If you're gonna put them right in after you chop them, you don't really need the lemon. Just that you did them. You did them a while ago.
Exactly. But the lemon did keep them very nice.
Please share, everyone. We would appreciate it.
Yeah, please share because this is a dynamite recipe. Okay. Okay? So now, in with the 3 tablespoons, what is it? 3 tablespoons of butter, we need a half a cup of brown sugar. This is a half a cup. Right, honey?
Yes.
Half a cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I like light brown sugar better.
Yeah. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Half a cup. Goes right in. How easy is that? Okay? Quarter cup of white sugar. Could they make these smaller that I can't see nothing? Okay. Quarter cup of white sugar. Look at that.
That wasn't really a whole quarter of a cup, but
No?
but okay.
I'll add a little more.
Good.
How's that?
Do it
Okay.
right. Do it right the first time.
Okay, it's a half a cup of brown sugar, quarter cup of white sugar. Okay? 1/2 of a tablespoon. Where is the tablespoon? Here. This is a tablespoon?
Yes.
All right, 1/2 of a tablespoon of cinnamon.
You're gonna eye that because we don't have a half
Right.
a tablespoon.
That's about a half.
Okay.
1/2 a tablespoon of cinnamon. Okay? A pinch of salt. Pinching of salt. What is a pinch of salt? A pinch of
It's
salt-
less than a quarter of a teaspoon.
A pinch of salt is that much.
No, it is not.
Look at this pinch. Look.
Yeah, that's it. Whatever else is in your hand, throw away.
Okay. Now, pay attention. Pay attention. We need also some lemon juice. We need approximately a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this should be fun.
Here's a tablespoon. Look.
That's not a tablespoon.
What is that?
It's not filled up.
Your mouth, it's not filled up. How about that? How about that?
All right.
How you like them apples?
Them
We're
lemon.
doing good.
How do I like them lemons?
And now a secret ingredient.
It would be nice if you'd stay
All
in the
right.
middle of the shot.
The cornstarch. How much cornstarch, honey?
Well, I wouldn't put the cornstarch until I mix all the other ingredients
Is
together.
that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll mix them together.
I'm gonna come look at what you did.
They meld. You know melding? Now, sometimes the water comes right out of the apple.
It's juice.
It's juice. It's water. It's not juice.
It's
not
apple
apple juice.
It's juice.
my sister's juice.
And now you got the apples going flying all over my kitchen.
It's okay. I have a dog. When you have a dog, you don't have to worry about anything getting out of control. Because the dog laps it up, baby.
All right, stop stirring now.
Okay, you see this? Look at this. How does that smell?
It smells fabulous.
Oh. Now 2
2 teaspoons.
level
Why are you using that, not the true teaspoons?
of cornstarch.
I have a teaspoon, a real one.
Do you?
Yes, and
Where
you're
is
not
it?
using it.
I don't see it.
Okay, it's on that whole thing of all the spoons.
Where are they?
Well, just
Over here. Over here.
Lord, Lord,
There's a teaspoon right here.
could you please help me, Lord?
Look.
Don't do that on my new pot!
Hey, Potsy. Okay, now, this can't be on that high. It's got to be on a medium heat. Because you don't want it to burn. There's sugar in here, and sugar burns easy. Right, honey? Right, sugar? You're burning right now when I hit that pan.
Oh, I just got it.
Oh, I just got...
I'll buy another one with your credit card.
Mouth shut. Okay, now I'm going to put this on. I'm going to switch. I'm going to do the switch.
Okay.
Okay?
This has to cook. Once you put all the ingredients together and you stir it, it's got to cook for 5 to 8 minutes
Right.
till the apples get soft.
Now, also, you got to stir this like every 2 minutes. Otherwise, the sugar might burn on the bottom.
And because the cornstarch is going to thicken it up.
Ooh, it's going to thicken it up, baby. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put oil in this pot, canola, and make this hot oil. Honey.
It's glugging.
I think we need more oil than that.
Well, I bought more.
Did you?
Yes.
What a good girl.
What am I, a dog?
Good girl. Good girl. Get the apples. Okay, we're doing, look how good we're doing. Show that again. Okay, we're gonna deep fry something very soon. Okay, let me put this here. Now, honey, we are going to, you see this? Look at this. You see how it's already, the cornstarch is making it
Thick.
thicker? I could say,
You don't know anything about thick.
I gotta show you the thick right here, baby. Woo! We'll go down to the apple hole tonight. Okay, we're gonna put this on a little bit lower. And that's why, because you don't want it to burn. Now some people like, all right, go back over there. Some people like the apple a little crunchy. There's a little crunch. What?
I thought you were going to make the other thing first.
What? We're gonna make these.
What about the sauce?
The sauce comes at the very end. What's the matter with you? Okay, so we made a batch of 3 apples because it's got to cool. Look at that. Would you look at that? You see this filling? You could put this on anything.
Heat it up, put on some ice cream.
It goes on ice cream. Look, I'm making an egg wash.
That's not an egg wash. You're not adding anything to the egg. You're just beating an egg.
I'm making an egg wash, honey.
An egg wash means you put something in the egg.
Really?
Yes.
I'm putting the fork in the egg.
No.
Look at this. Look. I'm like a machine. Look.
I wish you were like a machine.
La máquina.
You know what kind of machine?
Yeah. How about a shut your mouth machine? How about that? Now look what we have. We have egg roll shells.
They're not shells. They're wrappers.
Eggshell wrappers.
Eggshell
egg roll
wrappers? Really?
And what it is, they make the egg rolls out of this, but we love to make little apple pies with them. Look how beautiful they are. So we put them like this, we get the egg, and we go around the edges. Right, honey?
Not so much. Just the outside edge, Freddie. Don't get it all in the middle.
Honey, you know I get it all over the middle.
Oy.
That's what I do, baby.
Please share, everyone.
Please share and go down to the apple hole tonight. Okay. So, we get this delicious, beautiful apple filling.
Use a spoon. Use a spoon.
Oh,
You need a spoon.
look at that. I hug one side.
I would use two tablespoons of filling.
Would you?
Yes.
Okay, look, you see, you have to stir it.
All right, let's turn the apples off. We'll cook those later.
Oh, no, I'm making a lot of these
I know,
tonight.
but you don't want to keep stopping to stir the apples when we have other things to
Oh, we
do.
got time. They're not going nowhere.
Just turn it off. It'll still cook.
All right, I'll go very low.
Yay, yay.
Okay, look. Look at this. You could put this on an English muffin with toast. It's a beautiful, like apple preserve.
It's not an apple
look.
preserve.
Look,
It's an
look.
apple pie filling.
Okay, now I'm going to roll it. Honey, look at
You
this.
you roll from point to point.
Point to point. Now I'm going to do this. You didn't do it like this last
Yes, I
time.
did. Fold the sides in.
Fold the sides in. Now, I roll it a little more.
And that's it.
And we have an apple pie egg roll.
Except that you don't do it as good
Except
as me.
I don't do it as good as you. Okay, we got one. I'm going to make another one.
Oh boy. Look at you.
Listen to me. You could make, you ever see those little apple pie tins that they have? It's like the crust is already made. You could put this in it.
I wouldn't use this for an apple pie because
No,
it
not
would
an
get
apple pie.
it would get too mushy. You'd have to cut the apples much bigger.
Yes.
But this is good for things like putting on top of stuff.
How about on top of ice cream?
Or you could put this in puff pastry and make like apple turnovers.
Right? How about on top of a sundae?
Yeah.
How about, you know what's good? On top of pancakes. Okay? On top of pancakes. In the morning. Or in the afternoon.
First of all, you're not rolling them tight enough.
No. But
You
I
put
got-
too much filling in that one.
I always overfill. I'm an overfiller.
Except when it counts.
Okay. Look at this. Okay, I got it. I hope they don't open up. I didn't do a good job with that.
No.
You did a much better job the other day.
Yeah.
But who cares? Okay, so
I care because I have to eat them.
you do have to eat them, don't you? Okay, I got the coffee on because what's better than a hot apple pie and coffee? I'm still cooking this.
Let's put it on the side now with the cover on it.
Yeah, look, this thing is starting to boil. I'm going to test it to see if it's okay. Okay?
Yeah.
I like to take a little bit of the dough and just test it. It's not that hot yet.
Yeah.
It's boiling. Let's give it 2 more minutes, okay? Maybe I can make another one. Maybe this one will be better.
No, maybe you should make the sauce now.
You want me to make the sauce?
Yeah, do that now.
We're going to make a nice sauce, right?
Take that off the
Okay,
stove.
now I'll take this off. Okay, the sauce. Now, even though it's a delicious apple pie, we love to put dipping sauce on it too. Like I said.
Like you would dip an egg roll in the duck sauce.
Right! Like I said, all you got to do is make this filling. You could use it on anything. Pancakes! Pancakes!
All right, make the sauce now.
Jump out. Okay.
Please keep sharing.
Okay, what do we need? We need a half
Stick of butter.
stick of butter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half a stick of butter. Going right in. This is an easy caramel sauce. Honey,
Yes.
don't you agree? A half a caramel sauce?
Yeah,
Is that no caramel sauce?
It's a half a caramel sauce, right?
Okay, now, brown sugar. We need
Half of a cup.
3/4.
3/4 of a cup.
Yeah! Is that 3/4?
That's 1/4 of a cup. Do that
There's 1/4?
Yes, do that 3 times.
We're gonna do this 3 times. They call me Freddie 3 times back in the day.
I call you Freddie half a time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing good here. Look at this caramel sauce. A half a stick of butter, 3/4 of brown sugar. Now we have to add, what else, honey?
A tablespoon of water.
A tablespoon of water. Why?
Because that dissolves the sugar.
You needed to dissolve the sugar. We made it without this once and it didn't work, right?
It comes grainy if you don't do
It
that.
does, right? It's very grainy. Okay, we're doing good. Okay.
Why? Why would you do that?
What?
Why wouldn't you whisk it?
Should I whisk it?
Yes. With the thing with the little rubber balls.
Whoa! I thought that was reserved for
That's
other
not
things.
in there. That's in there.
Where?
In there.
Where's the balls?
The thing with the little rubber balls.
Oh.
So it
Okay.
doesn't scratch my pan.
We're making a very simple caramel sauce. Ooh, see that jump?
Yeah, that'll
It's like
burn.
a fish.
That'll burn you.
It's like a fish.
That'll
Okay.
burn you.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. We gotta dissolve the butter,
It's got to come into a bubble.
and then we're gonna add a little bit of cream. A tablespoon of cream.
Give
You
it,
have cream?
give it a little richness.
A little richness. Okay, a tablespoon of cream. Right now. It's boiling. And that's almost done. That is almost done, honey. Caramel sauce.
Okay, let it just bubble a little bit.
Let it get a little thick, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now,
Let's see that caramel sauce. That's nice.
isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
How easy was that? I just made it in 1 minute. I'm just going to let it boil 1 more second. I'm going to shut it off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw the egg rolls in.
All right, I'm gonna come.
Hot oil. Yow! Hey now! See this? This is molten lava. And what am I going to do? Woo, 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 woo. That's a hot dip in caramel sauce. Okay, now we're deep frying. Now you see why it had to be cooked already?
Yeah, it's not going to be in there that long.
Right. This is hot stuff, but this is so great. This is so great when you have all of these apples. Nobody doesn't like this.
No.
Now you hear that sizzling? That means I didn't wrap it good enough and the apple's coming out.
Right, because you don't know what you're doing.
Because it's not good. But there's no way to really screw this up. Look how this is coming out. Look at that.
Very nice.
It looks like an egg roll. All my Asian friends, there's nothing more American than an egg roll with apple pie in it. Okay? I want to see you all make it. Oh, this is almost done. Almost done. And it's really hot. Look at this. We got a lot to make.
Yep.
And that's it. 20 minutes. We made delicious egg rolls with a dipping sauce. This is almost done. Okay. I'm going to get the plate. Should I put a little paper towel on that?
Yeah, absorb the oil.
Oh, no. I got to throw it right in there.
Oh, that's right. I
Show
forgot.
them this. This is a half a cup of sugar.
White sugar and a tablespoon of cinnamon.
And a tablespoon of cinnamon. Honey, I'm done.
Yeah. I can't believe you just took that across the floor with the
Look at
dripping
this.
oil.
Never mind that. This is sugar mixed with cinnamon. While this is still hot, you throw it in. And look at that. Look at that.
Fred, you get in there, Fred.
Oh, I'm in there. Don't worry about that.
Somebody just says that I should treat you as well as I treat my cookware.
Yeah, thank you. Who said that? Give them a treat. Okay, I owe the person money. Because I pay people.
Yeah, I treat you very well. Thank you very much.
Shut. If you could keep your mouth shut while I'm cooking. Look at that. That's it. Egg rolls.
Apple pie egg rolls.
Apple pie egg rolls.
Be careful you don't fall on the oil you dripped all over the floor.
Oh, I won't. And here we go.
I told you to get a knife and cut it on a diagonal. Thank you.
You get that crunchiness?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Were you really going to cut that with a fork?
Yeah. Look at that. Oh! That is better than any apple pie you will get at any bakery at any time. And what do we got? We got beautiful percolated coffee, old school. Freddie Rubino here, killing it. A little anisette in the coffee because you only live once. And now, look at this. Oh my God, look at this. Apple pie, deep fried, hot, caramel sauce. Listen. Look how flaky. Buy the apples. Your husband eats this, he's going to say, honey, I don't care if it's January. Let's go get apples. And then you know what she's going to say? Take me shopping, honey. How do you like them apples? You're going to love this. You got to make this. This is the greatest dessert you'll ever have. Oh. That's it. I'm in heaven. Thank you so much for coming. Honey, what an apple hole, honey.
Thank you.
Freddie Rubino here. Forget the food out of here. Christine.
Bye, everybody.
We love you. Make these for your family. A salute.